You know, quick story, Julie was really a genius about this. When we first shut down, we were still broadcasting every Sunday. And I kept looking at an audience that didn't exist. So I'm, panning the room as though you were here. And the camera's working. Yay! All right. All right. Woo! All right. So Julie's going to be back there having fun now. You'll hear her. Ah! So anyway, I couldn't get used to the fact that there was nobody here, so I kept panning the room as though they were. And Julie said, your only audience is in the camera. You have to look at the camera. And it just kept not happening. So what she did was she made this big poster with a picture of the Seahawks logo and Russell Wilson on it and put it right by the camera, and I was glued because I am an avid Seahawks fan. So it worked. And so I thank you for that genius. Yeah, she'd keep going like this and it didn't work. But Russell Wilson and the Seahawks did the trick. So there you go. I have one last thing. I want to show you a quick video. There's something that we are doing here. You'll see it in Fellowship Hall just before you get into the bookstore. One of our artists who displayed here last month has, she's put together a fundraiser with us where she is doing portraits for you, custom portraits where you bring a photograph either of people or your beloved pets, and she will create a custom portrait for you. The cost is $199. Half of it goes to Unity. So every one that you buy, we get half of that money. So it's a great fundraiser, and she's a very spiritual person. You'll see this quickly in the video. You can see displays of samples in Fellowship Hall. I highly recommend doing it. I know it's kind of close to Christmas. What she created were gift certificates, so you can give a gift certificate. I'm planning on doing one as a gift, and I realized that rather than me pick out the photograph, the recipient should pick out the photograph, right? So I thought a gift certificate's better. So there are gift certificates. You can give it to the person in time for the holidays, and they get to work with the artist for their portrait. Will you show the video for us, please?
My name is Catherine Thomas. In 2012, I lost my teenage daughter, Lisa, to suicide. And my life kind of came unglued. I came unglued. But about 3 months later, something almost miraculous happened to me. I discovered painting. And while I was painting, I found peace with God, and I could quiet the pain. Painting, for me, became a form of prayer. It became my therapy, and today it's become my ministry. I create handmade original photo art, where I take digital photography and have it printed on the canvas, and then I wrap it with paint of beautiful, vibrant colors to create a one-of-a-kind commemorative painting. These paintings are perfect for remembering a loved one, or for weddings, or anniversaries, or new babies, or family photos, or any special occasion that you would love to capture forever into a beautiful artistic painting. And these paintings make really special gifts. If you feel called to, I invite you to order a painting, and not only will you receive a beautiful artistic keepsake for your family, but you'll also be supporting the work of this church and also supporting me and my ministry to continue to share the gift that I was given in my darkest hour. Thank you for listening to my story. Somehow, God took the most horrible, horrendous tragedy of my life and turned it into something beautiful, like only God can do. All things are truly possible through God. May God bless you and hold you in the palm of his hand.
going to invite you to stand for this song.
Every prayer is answered, every prayer is heard, every thought, feeling, there is spoken word. What is soul is not for, what your heart can feel is already here, is already real.
You may be seated. I invite you to close your eyes if that feels comfortable for you. Otherwise, cast a soft gaze at the flame of the candle or the beautiful outdoors. And allow yourself to be fully present right here and right now. Relax into your chair. Let it hold you. And let Spirit lift you. And so let's take a deep centering breath. Fill your heart space with love and release that breath. We are blessed at the opportunity to be here together to celebrate and to remember the truth of our being, to remember that we are filled from the inside out with Father, Mother, God's Spirit residing within and overflowing all around us. As our children say, there is not a spot where God is not. And so we embrace that truth and realize that each one of us is an expression of the divine. And while we express ourselves individually and diversely, we remain one in the unity of all life and creation. We are one with one another. We are one with God. Take another deep breath in to the center of your being and allow that breath of God to gently massage your heart open with peace and love and faith and presence, and release that breath fully. Know that each one of us, as we express what is within us, we answer the call from God. We embrace fully who we have come here to be, and we express that beingness in all that we think, say, and do. So once again, take a centering breath. Breathe in the in-breath, the inspiration of Spirit, and then breathe out fully that inspiration so that we might share it with all the world. Each one of us is divine. And we become the living expression of Spirit on earth. I give thanks for this being blessed by Spirit, and I give greater thanks for becoming the blessing of Spirit in all that we are. And so it is. And together we say, thank God within and all around us. Amen. I'm going to invite you to say our statement of being together, please. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life. God, who is perfect life, perfect intelligence, perfect love, and perfect substance. I am an individualized expression of God. You are an individualized expression of God. We are individualized expressions of God.
Always like that statement of being. Because without a statement of being, who are you being? And we're going to stand. Well, you don't have to stand, but it's a song called Stand. For years, I would talk about how I wanted to change the world. But I always left it up to someone else to do. But then I finally realized I needed to take a stand, and that by changing my thinking, I could change my life. That's how I could change the world. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. So let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Sing along. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Love, there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. So let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. One more time. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now.
All right, you guys are good.
Got the rhythm.
So I just want to say, before somebody sends me an email and corrects me, I know that this is the third Sunday of Advent, but because we were doing a series last month, I started Advent late. So in a way, you kind of get a sneak preview and a do-over. So there you go. So I'll explain later. But let's start, as we always do, with our core value affirmation. I would ask that you recite this with me, please. Through love and compassion, we experience and express inner and outer peacefulness and calm. So if you were here for the meditation, you know that the third Sunday of Advent is love. But we're doing peace today, which will be fine. And I'm going to catch up next week. I'm going to do love and joy together next week. So you got to come back for love and joy, all right? They kind of go together, don't you think? All right. So, I never cease to find it so amazing how cheaply we give up our inner peace. Anybody besides me ever do that? Please raise all your hands. All of them. So, occasionally we get caught up in things and we give up our peace a little too easily sometimes, I think. And sometimes that really happens this time of year that's supposed to be joyful, but it can also be stressful, right? So, think about that as you're beginning to get stressed out with the holidays. Breathe a lot, and return to that peace that exists within you. Because our peace within is regained when we don't allow persons or events to take peace from us. If we hold that center of peace, then we don't have to be stressed out. Peace is possible even in the midst of the holiday season or any other time. We can turn that peace within even in the midst of stress and chaos that may be going on all around us. We don't have to participate in that. We can be that center that holds the peace. Best way I know how to do it is to take time to be still, to breathe deeply and exhale fully, and to return to that divine essence of peace within us, to take some time to do even a brief meditation, to take some time to do even a brief prayer, even if the only prayer you say is thank you, thank God within and all around me. That's enough. It's enough to stop the running riot with chaos and stress. It doesn't take much, sometimes just a breath. Right? Yeah. The best thing we can do to maintain that peace and not get sidetracked in the first place is to develop our spiritual practices, to be in that spaciousness of the stillness of peace that is within us. And when we do that, we discover that the peace is around us as well, and that we can help create it for others. Peace begins with the choice to be and to experience peace, and it develops through spiritual practices, and it spreads by example. We can all be leaders in being the presence of peace so that others can feel that around them, and they can catch it. They can catch your peace and be reminded of their own peace. As with all of God qualities, we are endowed with the essence of peace. We don't have to go look for it or create it. It's already in there. We just need to tap into it, wake it up, bring it alive. The possibility of peace exists within each and every one of us. Each and every one of us can bring it to ourselves or to other people. And so I affirm, I choose peace in my life. Affirm that with me. I choose peace in my life. Say it one more time. I choose peace in my life. Look for that peaceful place within. Close your eyes sometime or sit and just breathe and notice your breath and look for that peace within. It is our divine essence. It's who we truly are. And it's within that we find it. We don't find it out there somewhere. It's created from us living it from within outward. So don't look at the news headlines and say, wow, these people would just shape up, there'd be peace on earth. No, you start it. You start. You start. You start. You start. Don't wait for somebody else to kick it in. You start. We draw that essence of peace from Father, Mother, God, Spirit within us and all around us. That is the infinite source of peace in the first place. And peace, by the way, is more than the absence of conflict or violence or struggle or stress. It's more than that. It is the awareness of our interconnectedness with Spirit and with all of life. And that brings us a sense of peace when we realize that we are all interconnected suddenly it brings that sense of, oh, you're not my enemy. You're not against me. We're all interconnected in the body of God. Ralph Waldo Trine wrote, "To be at one with God is to be at peace. In the degree that we are filled with this spirit of peace, by thus opening ourselves to its inflow, it pours through us so that we carry it with us wherever we go. In the degree that we thus open ourselves, we become magnets to attract peace from all sources. And in the degree that we attract and embody it in ourselves, we are able to give it forth to others." Peace is the nature of our divine essence and our presence. It is natural to us. It is unnatural for us to not be at peace. Charles Fillmore, our founder, wrote, "Peace is the harmony and tranquility derived from awareness of the Christ consciousness." When we remember who we truly are, that we are one in Christ consciousness, that we are one in spirit, that we are one with God and in God and with one another, we are reminded of that divine essence and that centeredness of peace. The peaceful stillness within us that we recognize in that moment is the birthing point of Christ consciousness in us. We awaken and become peaceful in the stillness of meditation and prayer. Take time out, particularly in this season as things get rolling, to take just a moment to breathe and to contemplate your relationship with the divine. You can do it while you're waiting at a traffic light. The snowbirds are coming back and the traffic's getting a little more. So you might sit through 2 lights. That's plenty of time for you to turn within. And you know what? If you turn within and breathe and just be at peace, guess what? You won't even notice how many traffic lights you sit through. Suddenly it's like, cool. You won't even need to use your horn. Choose peace. Choose peace with each breath. Affirm peace. Be peace. The peace that we seek arises from our thoughts, our feelings, and our words. It's not from out there, it's from within outward. And we bless the world if we choose. We bless the world with words of peace and actions of goodwill. It's up to us to hold that vision in faith of a world filled with peace and love and joy. When I was, Lisa and I had a great opportunity to have a wonderful trip to Israel. Actually, it was the first year I was here at Unity. And we went up Mount Olive. And along the pathway up the mount are plaques with the Beatitudes on them. And it was very powerful to walk up there and read each of these plaques and then stand on the top of the mount. My personal favorite has always been, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God." Matthew 5:9. Blessed are the peacemakers. So choose to be the presence and the expression of peace. Let it radiate and let it bless the world from within you outward. The choice to practice inner peace opens us up to the possibilities of peace on earth. Peace on earth, and not just a song, and not just something we only sing about at Christmas time, but peace on earth, because we transform the world by first transforming ourselves into the truth of who we are. It's not about becoming someone else, it's about becoming truly the authenticity of who we were born to be. That helps transform the world. Wayne Dyer wrote, "Inner peace creates world peace." If you've got a world of people who have inner peace, then you have a peaceful world. Duh. What are you waiting for? We have the power. We have the power of peace. At one with Spirit, we can know peace, we can live peace, we can be peace. And as we live from that divine essence of peace within us, we awaken that inner peace, and we be the presence of peace, and we create and cultivate peace on earth. It's up to us. We can do it. Like Jesus, we create peace not only in our own lives, but in the world around us. Jesus, the Prince of Peace, said, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you." John 14:27. Our Christ essence assures peace goes wherever we go when we are being a peaceful presence. Peace is the greatest gift that we can give to ourselves and to each other. Be the light of peace. Let it shine as brightly as you possibly can. Consciously bless with peace wherever you are, whoever you're with, whatever circumstance you are in, and all will be filled with the peace of God. If you commit to being the presence of peace, we will have it. I'm going to invite us to move into meditation. And so I'll invite you to close your eyes if that's comfortable. Otherwise, again, a soft gaze. You know what I did not do before? Open your eyes one more time. Advent candles. Okay, so last week was hope and faith. So we're lighting hope and faith again. Someone did not pay this candle this week, so it's on strike. Hang on. Oh. I need a 5-year-old to work this fire stick.
I was going to play "Come On Baby Light My Fire," but I thought
Yeah,
maybe that
please
would be
do
in
that.
bad taste.
Okay, that doesn't work. Hang on. Aha! Hope and faith. And now, peace. 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 Peace.
Sometimes peace is a little hard to find, you know.
Just keep breathing, keep breathing. Okay, now that the candles are lit, close your eyes so you can't see them. Close your eyes if it's comfortable. Otherwise, look at the candles that actually lighted. And we're just going to go into a meditation so that we can embrace that inward peace and bring it forth. So sit comfortably in your chair, relax into that nice cozy back. Focus your attention inward to the center of your being. And let's begin by becoming still and aware of the breath. As many of you know, the word shalom means peace. And it is made up of the ah sound of creation and the om sound of completion and wholeness. Shalom. And so I'm going to ask that we chant those two sounds 3 times together. I'll demonstrate, and then you follow me the next 3 times. Shalom. Join me. Peace, the ah sound of creation, the om sound of completion and wholeness. Feel the divine flow and circulation as you breathe in deeply, filling your heart space with the inspiration, the breath of spirit, and then exhale that breath fully. Feel your breath as it enters with a cool feeling, and then notice it warming as it gently travels down into your heart space. Stay with your breath, focusing on the feeling of deep peace for 7 deep inhalations and exhalations. 1, breathe in. Exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3, inhale. Exhale. 4, inhale. Exhale. 5, inhale. Exhale. 6, inhale. Exhale. 7, inhale deeply. Hold. Exhale fully. Feel the energy of peace move through your mind, body, and spirit as you breathe. And as you are filled with that peaceful energy, visualize the energy of peacefulness shining brightly like the warm sun. And now, imagine bringing the shining glow of peaceful energy above the crown of your head, shining brightly. Now feel that peaceful energy cascading down into your body from the top of your head, slowly going down into your face, your neck, traveling further down into your shoulders, into your arms, your hands. Feel it tingling your fingers. Feel the healing energy and light moving down into your chest, all through the middle part of your body. Feel that sense of peace, that energy traveling down into your legs, into your feet, tingling in your toes. Your whole body, your whole being is now vibrating with the divine light and healing energy of peace. Feel the warmth of peace healing and expanding through your entire body, mind, and spirit. allow yourself to experience and embody a deep feeling of peace, tranquility, transcendence. Embrace and enjoy this deep, relaxing, peaceful feeling of bliss. Now imagine clearly and lovingly your connection to all of humanity, to this community, to the world, to nature, to Father, Mother, God, Spirit. Feel that interconnectedness and the peacefulness it brings now. Feel the grace of peace, love, and compassion. Now feel and see this grace-filled energy radiate a beautiful golden light of peacefulness outward into the people around you, into the community, into the environment and every part of nature, into every sentient being. The golden radiance of peace and blessing emanating from you. Feel your connection with divine energy and light. Feel peace, love, and compassion. Know that all is God. All is one. All is complete, perfect, and whole. Visualize your light radiating out and joining with other waves of peace, love, light, and compassion, all connecting in the web of life, creating a world of peace that works for all. As you gradually begin to return your awareness to this time and space, imagine your very being radiating light, like a beacon of peace, light, love, and compassion. See that light emanating from your heart, from your very being. When you're ready, gently open your outer eyes and be here now as the presence of peace. Blessings on your journey of peace within and all around you. embody peace inwardly, and be the presence of peace outwardly. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. And so it is. And together we say, thank God within and all around us. Amen.
In the silence, there is peace. In the silence, there is unspoken joy. In the silence, there's relief. From a world full of chaos and noise, in the silence there is in the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release. From a world full of chaos and noise, so I wait for these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said right here in this holy moment. I find God, I find myself. In the silence there is peace. In the silence there's unspoken joy. In the silence there's release from a world full of chaos and noise. So I wait in these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said. And right here in this holy silence, I find God. I find myself.
silence, there is peace. I'm going to invite our chaplains and ministers to come forward, please. These folks are here to serve you, to be in prayer with and for you, for a greater experience of peace or whatever it is that you're needing to have more of in your life. And so you may see them after the service, or you can set a private time with them if you'd like. Let's thank them for their service, please. And I want to remind you that this Wednesday evening, 7 o'clock, we have a holiday concert with harp and crystal bowls. So please come. It's with Margaret Germain and Jamie Besterfield. It should be absolutely beautiful, and so I invite you to come this Wednesday evening, 7 o'clock. Powerful. Also, the following Wednesday evening, we have another holiday concert with St. Joseph's Bell Choir and Suzanne Geyer, and they're going to even let me play a couple songs with them, so not on bells, which is good news for you. I'll actually play something, an instrument I know. So please come for that as well. Lots of opportunities to really get into the holiday spirit. And remember, next week is Bring a Dish to Share Sunday in Fellowship Hall. So bring your favorite holiday dishes. This is the time you can get out all those fruit cakes that you've been saving for years and bring them and hope that we discard them for you. Anyway, the fruit cakes that go on forever and ever. All right, this is our opportunity also to know that we live in an abundant universe with a generous God and to let our good flow to us and through us. And so we have lovely folks at the doors to accept your gifts. I know many of you send them in, that's great. At least hold your hand over the offering plate so that you can be in that divine flow and blessing with prayer. And those of you who are actually putting something physically in the plate, please hold it. And if you don't have that, hold it metaphorically to your heart. Infuse it with peace and love and joy and presence and all of the qualities of spirit that resonate most with your soul. And know that it'll travel with your gift and magnify it even further. So thank you for your generosity. Let's affirm together. We give generously of our financial gifts, knowing that God is our immediate and endless source. And let's stand for our prayer for protection, followed by the peace song. The light of God surrounds us. You know what? Let's start over. You're a little behind me there. Ready? The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.